Alright, thanks for coming to watch this video. I just want to showcase how I wipe stain doors for you guys. It's a pretty extensive process. I'm just going to be showing you the staining process today. Before I get into that, I do a two-stage sand. I spend about 3 man-hours on the sand. I sand with a 150 power sander to remove mill scale, any imperfections. I'm very careful to not cross-grain sand, and if I do, I make sure to sand that all out before the finished product. Once I get it down sanded, then we're going to do the staining process, which I'm going to show you today. After that, I do 3 coats of poly lacquer, whatever clear coat you decide you want, with a buff in between. So it's pretty extensive, and I just want to kind of show my methods for staining so you see the product that you're going to get. So first thing, I'm using a Minwax water-based wipe stain. A little bit about this stain, what I've found for consistency, you have to put it on very quickly and take it off very quickly and consistently with nice even parts of the rag. The whole process is important. One of the things that I do that it kind of a distinction of mine is I tape the hell out of this. The reason I do that is you'll see as I start to do this is the speed that I'm working at, it's really not very feasible to cut it in nicely, and you're always going to get all these blotches all over if you don't. So that's one difference in me. I'm sure other people do it as well, but I make sure to do it, and you'll see the finished product from that. So the first thing I'm going to do, this is frog tape. If you're not familiar, I'm going to wet all the edges to expand the frog tape. Makes a nice seal. And I like to start in my profiles because the taping is the most annoying right here. Then it gets a lot easier. Put that in a very convenient spot. Okay, I have all my rags ready that I need in place. And then watch how fast it goes on and comes off. Trying to apply it so it's kind of essentially staining in all the positions for the same amount of time. But I could not do this that quick without the tape, like I explained. Now, at this point, I feel like the stain is actually staining it kind of everywhere consistently. I start and wipe through my corners so they don't have rag marks, because that's pretty important. Get off a heavy layer, and that looks really good, bringing out some nice grains. I'm using my first wipe, and then I come in with the final wipe. I really am happy with that one. Very consistent, nice grains, no corner marks. That one looks excellent. Now I come in with my finishing rag and I look for shiny spots and I blend it all together. Now there's a little bit of stain that pools up in my profiles, and I actually do all 4 of these profiles and then I come back and clean that up. I do that because if I try to clean it up right now, you end up pulling it out and then you have raw spots. Beautiful. Don't want to take too long here, so I'm going to just keep going. Quick as I can, smooth as I can, consistently as I can. I think I applied that a little bit better than I did the last time. Come on, come on, come on. Now I actually have some time to work because I got that on so quick. So I'm not going to try to leave it on for too long, but if I wipe it immediately, it's going to be a little lighter. Oh, perfect. Okay, on to my final. Clean up my corners, look for shiny spots, blend it all together, bring out that grain. Make sure my corners are nice. Make sure I get my profiles. And now, I'm really happy with the larger profiles, and now I need to clean up my smaller one. Or just clean up the pools of stain, essentially. So I get in my tool, they come in very lightly. Just kind of get that excess out so you don't have that dark line. But I don't take out too much so it takes the stain off. Clean up my corners. And these are all steps that I do on every door. It's really important to me to try to eliminate all those inconsistencies and give you the nicest product that you can, since this is going to be a feature in your home. Like basically it's going to be your front door or it's what people are looking at, and it's a showpiece. So I treat it as such. So this is my favorite part of the project. The big fields here are so nice that this brings out a lot of grain. One thing you got to make sure to do is fill all your knots with stain before you start. Same thing, stain goes on fast, comes off fast consistently, and you really get to start to see what this wood is going to look like stained. Kind of flood these in. If you don't, you're going to have raw knots. Alright. Oh, I used a squeaky roller today. That sucks for filming. Apologize for that, audience. Now this is going to start to look really cool. Oh yeah. Beautiful. Okay, on to the next one. your finished stain process. After this is actually 3 coats of seal. In this case, it's a polyurethane clear coat that I'm brushing on. Or you can do a lacquer, or there's a lot of options of what you can do. In between each coat of your clear coat, I buff it very nicely. It gets smoother and smoother as it goes. And yeah, that's your finished stained door. That's going to be the look. The clear coat's going to bring out a little more of the yellows and lighten it up just a little bit too. But thanks for watching the video, and if you have any questions, just contact me and I can answer them for you. Thanks.